Hey, financially savvy travelers, welcome back to another episode of the Thought Card podcast. We live in a digital age where tools can help us make informed financial decisions. Today, we're talking about one of my favorite tools, which helps you figure out which credit card to use at checkout. The goal here is to maximize your points and miles. Before I discovered CardPointers, I scrambled to pick the right credit card at checkout. Always digging in my purse, trying to look through almost a dozen cards at once, online at grocery store, frazzled. Baby K is touching things and putting things in the bags. And I was always just scrambled and not really confident about picking the right credit card at checkout. Over the years, as the number of my credit cards in my wallet grew, I struggled with keeping track of all of my offers because each credit card offers different cashback opportunities, points and miles. There's different categories, different bonuses. There are different offers, right? So looking back, I regularly use a handful of cards that were not optimized for my spending categories, leaving thousands of points and miles on the table. Actually, in fact, whenever I am hanging out with my husband and we are, let's say, going to the gas station or something like that, he always pulls out one or two cards that he likes to use all the time. And I'm the one that's pulling out my CardPointers app, making sure like, hey, babe, pause what you're doing. Let's make sure that we're optimizing this purchase by using the correct card at checkout. So before I discovered CardPointers, I wisened up and started jotting down which cards to use for everyday purchases. Like for me, my big ones are dining, groceries, and paying for specific bills, for example. You know, I'm going to be honest here that my system wasn't perfect, but it was better than having nothing at all, which I did at one point. Then CardPointers came along and it has literally changed how I manage my credit cards on the go. It provides a much needed solution to my dilemma. Again, what card should I use to maximize my points and miles at checkout? Today, I can say that I frequently use CardPointers at least a couple times a week. When making a purchase at the grocery store, I'm less frazzled these days. Whenever we're dining out, going to restaurants, when I'm planning a trip, and so many other opportunities. Again, before I swipe, I just take a quick look at my CardPointers app and I figure out which of my cards is the best one to use. All right. So, with that being said, I want to break down what today's conversation is going to look like. We're going to talk about what is CardPointers, who CardPointers is for, some of the key features that I think you should know about, the drawbacks. You know, I think it's important not only talk about the good things about the app, but also things that I think that they can improve upon. And we'll wrap up with, is CardPointers worth it? Okay, so that's our agenda for today. If you like what you hear and want to check out CardPointers, then you can find my affiliate link in the episode description. It's going to be at the top, so feel free to click on that link. This is an easy way for you to support my work and support the Thought Card podcast. We are approaching Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So if you are listening in real time, you can get 50% off CardPointers app right now by taking advantage of this Black Friday sale. Again, when you use my link. So again, if you want to check them out, use my link to save big this holiday season. By the way, now that we're talking about Black Friday and Cyber Monday, real quick, I want to let you know that I am actually compiling a mega list of travel and personal finance deals that I found. I'm going to be sharing that first with my newsletter. So make sure if you are not already following my newsletter, there will be a link right underneath the CardPointers app link. So you'll see it right there at the top, or you can click on those and you can subscribe and you'll get that list as soon as it's published. It's going to be publishing very, very soon because I want everyone to know about all these incredible deals. Funny enough, the last couple of years, I felt like there weren't that many good Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday, or even Travel Tuesday deals, especially in the travel space. I felt like there weren't that many deals, but let me tell you, I feel like this year I've been seeing a lot of movement. I think that a lot of companies, a lot of brands want to see people traveling more. And this is a great way to incentivize us to save money, but also make that purchase. All right, so with all of that out the way, let's go ahead and jump into today's episode. Welcome to The Thought Card, a podcast about travel and money, where planning, saving, and creativity leads to affording travel, building wealth, and paying off debt. We are the financially savvy travelers. So let's start off with what is CardPointers. So CardPointers is an app designed to help users simplify credit card management and maximize rewards and offers. It helps you select the right credit card at checkout and tracks offers and rewards. CardPointers helps me answer the important question: what credit card should I use to maximize my points and miles earning potential? CardPointers is available on Android and iOS, including iPad and Apple Watch devices, as well as Chrome and Safari browser extensions. So it can be accessed pretty much wherever you are. So here's the thing, spreadsheets, I love a good spreadsheet. So spreadsheets and other DIY methods rely on accurate data. It relies on you having to go in and update information and keep track of things. However, we all know that in this ever-changing world of points and miles, it's really hard to keep up with all the things that's going on, especially if you have a large credit card portfolio, meaning you have quite a few credit cards. Keeping track of all these offers can be very, very daunting. And a lot of times this information becomes outdated very quickly because your offers may expire. Okay. So keeping track of all this changing information is tricky. And it's also very, very time consuming for the average person. So I, again, love CardPointers for all of this because CardPointers keeps us organized with all the details about all of your credit cards, and it helps you quickly decide which card to use for every purchase. Since the app updates automatically, we can confidently make the most informed decision every single time, every single purchase. With that being said, who is CardPointers for? This is a great question. I would say that this app is for anyone with more than 2 credit cards who struggles with keeping track of card offers, including the limited time offers, okay? As mentioned earlier, this app is ideal for those who are passionate about maximizing those rewards. If you want to make the most of every purchase, which I feel like that's the camp that I'm in, I would say I'm definitely a low-tech traveler, and I've again found that it's just super easy for me to have one place to see all my cards, to see and remember what that card offers, and I can just manage everything in one place. So Chef's Kiss CardPointers definitely solves that problem and is a great choice if that's you as well. And whether you are a frequent traveler, you are a savvy shopper, you want to maximize your benefits, your card benefits, this app will provide you with a lot of valuable insights and tools to help you achieve your goals. Okay, so that was like a little bit of an intro as to features, but here's official feature number 1 that I really want to highlight is this effortless card selection, right? So CardPointers, again, makes it easy, very easy to pick the right credit card at checkout. I know we're not on video, but I'm going to walk you through. I have the app on my phone. I have it in my hand now, and I'm going to walk you through very quickly how easy this is. So all you have to do, you tap on the CardPointers app on your phone. It's going to pop up. On the bottom, there's a bunch of different icons there. Think of them as different tabs. I always am drawn to the pointers tab. So the pointers tab allows you to see and choose top spending categories. So for example, when I'm at the gas station, I can just literally just scroll a little bit and look at gas stations, click that and see all of my best cards, and it's organized in chronological order. So the ones at the top offer the best points and miles offer there. That's how easy it is. So you can choose from top spending categories like department stores, gas stations, home improvement, hotels, online shopping, restaurants, yada, yada, yada. So much that you can do. You can also just use the search bar as well and type in the store name or the category name that you're looking for, and it will help you pick the cards in your wallet. That's the best choice for you. Okay. I think what's important, like I mentioned, I'm pretty low tech, and not that I'm afraid of tech, but I just want things to be easy and I want the interface to be sleek and easy to use. And I'm a very minimalist person. So I love that CardPointers has this user-friendly interface. That's another feature I think that I want to highlight here is that the user interface is really, really good. They have shortcuts and custom views and widgets that makes navigating the app really easy. And they also are constantly rolling out new features like the autopilot feature. I have a blog post all on my in-depth CardPointers review. So I recommend you go check that out if you want to read more about certain sections. But generally speaking, CardPointers autopilot, it just automatically recommends which credit card to use at each store you visit. So as you're moving around, it updates your credit card recommendations in real time, which is super cool. Okay. So I love the interface, and they're always thinking ahead about what travelers need on the go. And their team is really, really good at creating these awesome tools that we can use in real time on the go. Another thing I think that's really important to mention here is CardPointers privacy first build. So privacy is something that's really important, and there's been lots of conversation about our data. Where is it being shared? Where is it being used? And I personally love that CardPointers doesn't ask you for any banking information. You don't have to connect to your bank. There's no bank login. There is less risk of data breaches this way. And the founder and developers on their team are really passionate about data privacy. And they built the app intentionally with these principles in mind. And that's something that I can stand behind and I truly, truly love. So overall, there are lots of great features that make CardPointers really, really valuable. The effortless card selection, being able to track your different offers, track your annual fees, your statuses on different sign-up offers, your Chase 524 rule, all of those things, super awesome. The user-friendly interface and that privacy build definitely makes it things that, to me at least, it stands out a lot. Now let's talk about the drawbacks, okay? So I think it's always important when we look at anything to have the pros and also the cons, so you know if you are going to sign up with them, what you are going to expect, right? I think that's fair. So the drawbacks here, well, one potential drawback here is that you can get overwhelmed by all the features, widgets, and impressive capabilities. And like I mentioned, I'm a very minimalist person. So when I'm using CardPointers, I'm really just sticking to the pointers tab. I may look at the For You tab a little bit, but I just kind of have my go-to place to keep it very simple because I'm really using the app a lot for figuring out what cards to use at checkout. The CardPointers team is innovative and growth focused, so they are actively rolling out new features to make our lives easier, which is an amazing thing. But again, like I mentioned, it can be easy to get overwhelmed by all the moving bits and pieces. So my recommendation here to avoid getting overwhelmed is just customize your view so that you only see what's the most important to you. The most important features that you use all the time, just focus on those And the other pieces, you can gradually input that into your strategy over time. So for example, we primarily use the app to decide which credit cards to use at checkout and ensure we're taking advantage of those hidden and limited time offers that we might miss otherwise. And that's the main focus of how I use the app. But again, if I have any other interests or if something else becomes a priority for us, I can expand my view, I can expand my horizon, and I do appreciate and love that. Okay. So, yes, it has a drawback, but you can definitely counteract that with how you use the app. So, whether you want to optimize your earning potential incrementally or turn up the dial to the absolute max and you want to maximize everything and optimize everything, CardPointers can meet you where you're at and helps you get the job done. All right. So that is a drawback, but honestly, I do feel like it's still a plus. Again, you can grow and CardPointers is going to be there as you're growing as well. Okay, so is CardPointers worth it? Okay, I mean, obviously, I have a whole episode about CardPointers. So yes, I do. I really, truly, truly do feel like they are an invaluable tool for anyone looking to take full advantage of their credit card benefits and offers. Simplifies picking the right card, saves you brain power, eliminates the need for all of this tracking on your own, whether Excel spreadsheet or Notes app, all of these moving pieces, like it just keeps you organized and streamlined. And I've been using them for years, so much so that I've now shared it with my husband and he's slowly coming on board. We have varying degrees of interest in travel. Like I'm definitely the hardcore traveler and he's like, okay, babe, whatever card you tell me to use, just tell me what card to use quickly because I need to pump this gas or I need to do this thing real quick. So CardPointers has definitely helped us elevate our credit card game. As you all know, I mean, maybe you don't know this, but like if you're new here, well, welcome. I'm Danielle. I probably should have said that earlier in the episode, but we're huge Disney fans and we go to Disney every single year. And we have been getting every year even more strategic on how we pursue funding our Disney trips, and Points and Miles absolutely plays a big role every year, a bigger and bigger role in that. And guess who and what is by my side helping me make all these decisions? You got that right, CardPointers. Okay. So noting the pros and the cons here, I hope this in-depth review helps you decide whether CardPointers is the right fit for you. Let me know if you have any questions. You can email me at thethoughtcard@gmail.com. You can DM me on Instagram at the Danielle Desir, or you can leave me a comment on Spotify. There's lots of ways for you to connect with me. Love to always chat with you. I am responsive and I'm always looking out for interacting and chatting with you all. So if you have questions or you already used the app and you're a big fan like me, let me know. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Before I let you go, if you are interested in more travel rewards content, then I have an entire Spotify playlist with episodes for you neatly organized so you can binge and learn all that I know about Points and Miles. And we have actually quite a few episodes coming up very soon as well to add to that collection. So if you're looking for more content like this, definitely go ahead. You'll find the link in the episode description for my travel hacking playlist. If you're looking for an actually specific episode, a good place to start, I feel like would be episode 94, 6 travel hacking mistakes to avoid. They are embarrassing to share, but I always love sharing my mistakes because it always helps us become more informed, financially savvy travelers. So 94 is a good place to start. I also would recommend episode number 79 with Julia Menez. Julia is an incredible travel hacker, and she shared lots of incredible ways to get free hotel upgrades and other travel hacking secrets in episode 79. All the links will be in the episode description. I hope you get to tune into those, and I will see you all in the next episode. I am not taking any holiday breaks here, so I have such great content coming your way. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, for example, and you're cooking your turkey, I don't eat meat, but if you're cooking your salmon like I do on my Thanksgivings, whatever you're cooking, spending time with family, driving anywhere, I hope that you will tune into the Thought Card, press play, catch up on older episodes, catch up on newer episodes, because I will be here and I look forward to seeing you then. That's all for this episode, Financial Savvy Travelers. See you next time.